Hi, my name is Diane Karp, and I'm here to read you a really fun story about a child who has a new sibling. Just like maybe that might happen to you at your home, only this family isn't a family of regular people. It's a family of monsters. And the story is called The Very Worst Monster by Pat Hutchins. And I think as I read this story, you're going to understand why this little monster is having a big problem in her family. The Very Worst Monster by Pat Hutchins. When Billy Monster was born, his pa said, "My son is going to grow up to be the worst monster in the world." "No, he's not," said Hazel, Billy's sister. "I am." But nobody heard Hazel. I guess they were so excited about the new little baby. When Grandpa and Grandma Monster came to visit the baby, Grandpa said, "Oh, look at those strong fangs. Oh, he can bend bars with his teeth." "So can I," said Hazel. But they were all so busy watching Billy that nobody watched Hazel. Wow, look at that. She is certainly trying to get everybody's attention, and no one is even noticing her. "Listen to that noise," said Grandma. "He can growl already." "I can growl louder than that," said Hazel. But they were all so busy listening to Billy that nobody listened to Hazel. Oh, she really looks like she's got a big growl there too. "Look," said Pa. "See how he swings on the curtains?" Oh, I don't think your mom and dad would like you to do that, would they? But if you were a monster child, I think that is pretty good. "I can do that," said Hazel. But they were all so busy looking at Billy that nobody looked at Hazel. "Oh, see how he scares the postman," said Ma. That's the mailman. "So do I," said Hazel. But they were all so busy admiring Billy that nobody noticed Hazel. Oh, poor Hazel. She has been trying so hard for her mom and dad and everybody to listen to her. I think she's a little jealous of Billy. Ma and Pa thought Billy was such a bad baby that they entered him in the worst monster baby in the world competition. Usually your mom and dad want you to be good, don't they? But in the monster world, you are wonderful if you could be really, really, really bad. The worst. I mean, look at some of these monster babies. They look pretty bad to me. Hazel hoped that the baby who tried to eat the prize would win. But then Billy tried to eat the judge. Yikes. That's not good, unless you're a monster. "This is definitely the worst baby in the world," said the judge. And Billy won. Oh boy, Hazel is not happy about that. I don't know what she's going to do. Ma and Pa and Grandma and Grandpa were very proud of Billy. "I know that he will grow up to be the worst monster in the world," said Pa happily. "No, he won't," said Hazel. But nobody heard Hazel. Oh, I don't know. She looks like she is trying to leave. Oh, I wonder what she's going to do next. Oh, no! Hazel tried losing her little brother, but he kept turning up again. Oh, boy. I don't think your mom and dad would be happy about that. But Hazel's trying everything, and he keeps coming back. She tried frightening him away, but that didn't work either. He just laughed. To him, it was funny. Oh my gosh, what do you see what she does next? So she gave him away. Oh boy. Can you imagine giving your little brother or sister away? She tried, and they were wanted to take him. I don't think your mother and father would be happy about that. Where's Billy? Asked Mom and Pa. I gave him away, said Hazel. Oh, cried Mom and Pa. You gave your own baby brother away? You must be the worst monster in the world. I told you I was, said Hazel. Wow. She finally got the title. I'm the worst monster in the world, but he's the worst baby monster in the world. I thought you'd give him away, said Ma. Oh, she just hid him in the curtains. I think she just tried to scare her mother and father. She wouldn't really give him away. Think. I did, said Hazel. But they gave him back. Oh, so she really did try to give him away. But remember, he kept coming back. So poor Hazel. She wanted her mom and dad's attention because of the new baby, and she tried all kinds of bad ways. But sometimes maybe you just have to tell mom and dad, hey, Mom, Dad, I'm jealous of the baby. Can you pay attention to me? And hopefully that'll work. But it was a lot of fun reading a story about a family, but changed it into monsters. And they're kind of funny. I have another story. I think you're going to like this one. This is one of my favorites. It's called Go Away, Big Green Monster by Ed Emberley. Look at that monster. He's kind of fun looking if you ask me, all the bright colors. Now this is kind of a peekaboo book, so you'll see. Big Green Monster has 2 big yellow eyes. So all you see are the eyes. Now, a long bluish greenish nose. Kind of cool. Now you can see the nose. You know how this is going? A big red mouth with sharp white teeth. I wonder what body part is next. That's kind of a scary looking mouth. 2 little squiggly ears. Well, that's good. Now we can hear. So we have the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears. What's next? Scraggly purple hair. Ooh, purple. Good color for hair. Oh, no. And a big, scary green face. Wow. But you don't scare me, so go away, scraggly purple hair. And look, the hair goes away. Go away, 2 little squiggly ears. And look, the ears are gone. Go away, long bluish green nose. There goes the nose. Go away, big green face. There goes the face. Go away, big red mouth. There goes the mouth. Go away, sharp white teeth. Go away, 2 big yellow eyes. Go away, big green monster. And don't come back until I say so. The end. That was kind of cool, wasn't it? So at first you're introduced to all the body parts of the monster, and then, because you're not scared of this monster, then you start taking away all the parts until the whole monster is gone. I hope you'll be able to come to the Wednesday event. If not, you can see it on Facebook, and right now I'm going to show you a really cool project that you can create your own big scary monster. Hi, now we're going to do a really fun project with the story Go Away Big Green Monster. It's a lot of fun. So if you heard the story, it was first you saw the different parts of the monster, and then when you're like not as scared of the monster anymore, you start taking it away. So I thought a fun thing we'd do is to make a big scary monster. To do this, you're going to need a couple things. A piece of paper. It doesn't have to be white, and the size is up to you. The larger paper, the larger the monster. This is actually paper meant for face painting, but you don't have to use that. This is a piece of construction paper that I had, so it could be other paper. You'll also need different colors of construction paper, cardstock, anything color that you have to make the different body parts. So we are going to be adding, remember, the two scary eyes, yellow eyes, the big blue nose, the red mouth with sharp teeth, the squiggly ears, and the hair. Now, I just drew these. I mean, you can make these body parts any way you want. Remember, it's a monster. Monsters can be any shape or form, any way you want it. So you can make the body parts any way you'd like. First thing you want to do, and you might need mom and dad to help you this, along with the paper to cut out the body parts and the big piece of white paper or whatever, you're going to need some type of paint. And this happens to be tempera paint. Watercolor paint won't work, tempera paint. You can try different paints to try this. But I chose green because the book was about a big green monster. So the first thing you want, mom and dad are going to have to help you with this. You want to take your paper and you're going to fold it. So think of it as a big wave. As the wave is coming, it's going to meet the other end. Hold it down and then run your finger back and forth and crease it. So you have a nice sharp crease there. So when you open it up, you have, let's see if I can get this one open, two exact same shapes right along the center fold. And what we're going to do, and again, I would have mom or dad, a grown-up of some type, an older brother or sister. You're going to put a small amount of green paint just about in the middle. You don't want too much. So you can see the amount I have. And then what you're going to do is fold it over and you're going to smush it. And don't it open up. You're going to spread it with your fingers as much as you can all along the paper. Okay? And I'm just pushing down on my hand and spreading it. Now, take a guess what's going to happen when I open this up. Remember, when I had this piece of paper, there was a center line. So what's on one side of the line is going to be similar to the other side because it's symmetric. It means the same. So look what happens. Look! Isn't that cool? There is my big, scary green monster. Now, it's not round because monsters are all different shapes. Isn't that cool? So you might want to let this dry a lot, or you can also get a little tissue and blot the places that are still wet. Or you could blow on it a little bit. So that's our monster's body. Remember, look, it's symmetric. Here is the line in the middle, right there. This side is exactly like that side. So if you want your monster to look like this, you can do this, or you can hold it like this. Now, I have a dry one already. So this is a monster I made earlier. So you can see, they're going to be all different. And what I'm going to do now is take all the body parts. And I think I'm going to have this as the top of my monster. So I'm going to take, and I'm using a glue stick. You could use glue or whatever you have that will stick. And I'm going to put a little glue on each. I'm going to decide where I want the eyes. Remember, what's on one side could be on the other, so it looks symmetric. But if you want it to look different, you can put the eyes anywhere you want. And then I'm going to put the big nose. And I made my nose look like this, similar to the one in the book, but you can make it however you want. And then his mouth. Ooh, they might move up the little pieces. You know why? Because this monster's a little small. So I'm going to put his eyes, wait do you see this? Up close, up to the top. Almost like, there you go. Now, I'll move his nose up a little too. So I have room for his mouth. Your nose could be any shape you want it to be. Remember, it's your monster. You can make it scary looking. You can make it cute. You can make it however you want. His red mouth. And I think I'm going to put his ears on next. So I have 2 ears. You can have more than 2 ears. Remember, it's a monster. You could have 1 ear, 3 ears, 4 ears, 8 ears. The better to hear you with. So I'm going to put his little ears. And usually people have ears one on the other side. Remember, your face is symmetric, just like this monster. I have an ear here, an ear here, an eye here, and an eye here. So, but you don't have to. You could put his ears anywhere you want. Then I made some purple hair. You don't have to have hair. But I was just kind of sticking with the idea of the book. You could have no hair. You could have just 2 little pieces of hair. You could have a lot of hair. Remember, it's your monster. You can make him or her however you want. And the last thing, I'm going to put some teeth. So I just cut out little sharp triangular pieces for teeth. Again, you can make them any shape you want. You can make big teeth. You can make little teeth. You can do whatever you want. And I'm going to put some teeth down here. And I think I'm just going to have my teeth coming up from the bottom. It doesn't have any top teeth. And I'm going to have different size teeth. So they can be any shape you want. Just make it fun. All right. And the neatest thing, take a look. There he is. There's my monster. I don't think he's too scary to you. Oh, you know what else you could do? I just thought of it. I could put like little black dots in here for eyes. That would be a good idea. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and you'll find this on our Facebook page. And as far as any patterns, they're all on your own, because monsters could look like this book, the book we read. They all look different. So you can make your monster look any way you want. You can make a couple of them and make them look different. Or maybe you have a brother or sister, and you can all make different monsters, because this shape monster and this one will look different. It all depends how you rub the green paint. Well, I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you in the reading room.